Hey guys, it's August and welcome back to StarCraft II. Last time we did the third mission in Zeratil's memory crystal and it was kinda weird. Zeratil went to the Protoss homeworld of Ire and connected himself to the tentacles of the Zerg Overmind and learned from a vision of his old friend Tassadar that the Zerg Overmind is actually a courageous figure and had been trapped and altered by this other thing and was programmed to go and destroy the Protoss, and that's why he did in StarCraft 1. And he created Kerrigan with the intention of going out there to free the Zerg and getting rid of the figure that did this, and it's kind of weird. I've said this before, but a lot of people when they first played StarCraft 2 were kind of disappointed by the direction that the story went. And I'll admit I was one of them, especially the weird romance between Kerrigan and Reyna, which is stupid. That's stupid. And that mission, when I first played it, I just went what the fuck? Really? Because in StarCraft 1, they never really portrayed Kerrigan or the Overmind like that at all. It almost seems like the Overmind had this planned out from the beginning. But in StarCraft 1, Kerrigan is a complete slave of the Overmind. It's very strange how they're going to change that for this game. And I suppose they had to with the story they're trying to tell. But as a huge fan of StarCraft 1, it's still very strange. And at this point, I'm kind of used to it because I've played the StarCraft 2 so much. But when I first played the game, it was very weird to me. Anyway, that is that. So let's just leave it like that. And we'll get back to Zeratil's memory crystal later. As a matter of fact, there's only one more mission to do for that, but that's going to be in the next video after this. So for now, let's go around the Hyperion and see what's happening.
You look haunted. You've been seen into the spirit world, and you learned something you don't like. It's Kerrigan.
Seems the Overmind made Kerrigan to free the Zerg from something that put him on a collision course with the Protoss. It's all gone wrong. Everything's twisted. And there's something out there that's set to destroy us all.
Zerg. Protoss. He's a strong recess. How terrible. How powerful is something that plays with their fates?
Yeah, I know, Tosh. There's a lot to take in from the last mission.
Nuke noodles. Call down the flavor.
Okay. Let's head down to the lab. Hanson's still gone, but we have some research to look at. First of all, the Zerg tank here. We have maxed out our Zerg research, so read that if you wanna. And this is the Protoss one too. So let's have a look at the research that we have, and we have quite a bit to talk about here. So first of all, once you reach 25 points in one of the research tree, you will receive a message from Mr. Dr. Narud here, who, wink wink, nudge nudge, we might be meeting soon. And this is one of Tychus's friends, and he will pay you for each point of research you get past the 25. So for example, if we do a mission now and get 3 Zerg research, we will get 30,000 from that. So that's a really nice bonus at this point because we will be getting a lot of extra research points, and so every little bit of extra money we get helps because we can buy more upgrades and more mercs and stuff like that. 20k, nice. So first of all, let's talk about the Protoss research tree here. So the 4th tier gives us access to either the Science Vessel or the Raven. Now these are both the flying caster detector units for the Terrans. The Raven is from StarCraft 2 and the Science Vessel is from StarCraft 1. And both of these guys do wildly different things. So first of all, the Raven can detect cloaked and burrow units, can drop auto turrets, which are these things here. These turrets are decently powerful, they add a little of extra firepower to your army, and they're also great at taking care of mineral lines. You just throw them right down there and they'll clear out the workers. They also have point defense drones, which I'm not too sure about, but I think if you throw them, then they'll project an area, and if the enemy do any range attacks to units in that area, then the point defense drone will take the damage instead. So that's pretty nice. And they have Seeker missiles, which do that. Seeker missiles are fucking fantastic. As a matter of fact, they're definitely one of the newbie killer things in the game, because how they work is that you target an enemy and the Seeker missile will slowly go towards it and then blow it up. And the idea, if you're the enemy, is either to run away so the Seeker missile drops out, or you pick out the individual unit that's being targeted and run it away so that the Seeking Missile will go after that and not blow up your whole army. Because if it gets to your army, it's going to blow it up. And so like as a new player who's doing a lot of stuff, if the enemy just like throws a Seeking Missile at you and you don't notice, then that can happen. So yeah, Seeking Missiles are pretty dang good. And they can be built at the starport. As for the Science Vessel, these dudes can detect cloaked and burrow units, once again. They can irradiate enemy units, which puts this poison field over an enemy, which is pretty much a guaranteed kill. Like, this poison field does a lot of damage, it lasts for a long time, and the only way to get rid of it is kind of just like waiting it out. So the idea is that if you get hit by it, you need to like heal the unit, get it to safety or something. But the computers don't really do that, so it's pretty much just a guaranteed kill. So it's great at taking out like High Templars and Ghosts and stuff like that. And they can also repair nearby mechanical units with this beam. As you can see in this little clip here, when they get damaged, they have this like blue bar that goes between them, which means they're healing each other up. So, oh god, now my sister's dog is barking. Why is it always during the research sections? So my basic sort of recommendations for this is that if you want a more defensive caster, get the Science Vessel because that healing beam is amazing. Especially tied with our regenerative biosteel. If you have Science Vessels and that, your mech army is like never dying. On the other hand, if you want a more offensive caster, then get the Raven, because the auto turrets and Seeking Missiles are really, really nice to have. As for me, I like defense, I like mechs. I'll be going with the Science Vessel. So we are now up to the final tier of Zerg research, and this is one of the weirder choices in the game, just because neither of these I would say are all that good. Like, they are definitely useful in certain situations, but that's kind of it. You would kind of expect that the final tier of research would be like godlike, but it really isn't here. Although I will say that the Protoss one is. Let's have a look. So first of all, we have the Hive Mind Emulator. Defensive structure can permanently mind control Zerg units. That sounds pretty cool, and like you see here, you mind control the Brutalist right there. On the other hand, we have the Side Disruptor. Defensive structure slows all nearby Zerg units. That once again is pretty neat. Any units you get close to it will be slowed down, allowing your bunkers, siege tanks and other units to take them down. So both of these are nice. They're not great, they're nice. And the thing that makes them kind of is just the fact that they can only be used on Zerg. You can't use them on Terrans, you can't use them on Protoss, and because you get them so late in the game, the amount of missions you can use them in is kind of limited. Not only that, but there aren't that many situations where I'd even use these things. What makes these upgrades here kind of, how can I put this? Oh, it's going to be difficult to explain this without spoiling. Basically, there's a mission in this game where you could do it in a couple of different ways, and each of these upgrades work really well with one of those ways. And so it kind of feels to me like they put these upgrades here in order to help out on those missions. So basically, what I would recommend is pick the upgrade here that you prefer, and then when you get to that mission, pick the mission path which works with your upgrade. And I'll go over those differences when we get there. As for me, I personally prefer the Side Disruptor because I like having bunkers and siege tanks working down the enemy, so I'll be going with this. But yeah, I'll elaborate more on that later on. It's really hard to talk about it without really going into spoilers, so let's head over to the armory. We do have 50k, so is there anything else we can buy here? Maybe. Some Vulture and Hellion stuff? Nope. Wait a second, this might be enough to buy the Hell's Angels. Let's have a look. It is! Nice, let's get those guys. Let's head back down into the armory and talk to Swan.
You know, I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead of us. I can't believe some of the stunts they can pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech just like us.
Yeah, the Protoss are pretty cool. Up to the bridge.
Damn, Matt. I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal. Zeratul was looking for more clues about the end of the universe. But this time, he was on Ire. Ire.
What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy the universe?
No. That's just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
Yep, it's kinda weird. Right to the star map. We have 3 missions available, and today we'll be going to Tyrador 8.
Seems your Queen of Blades figured out who's been paying us to snatch up all them artifacts. Moebius' head honcho, Dr. Narud, claims the Zerg are attacking his main research campus on Tyrador. He can't evacuate his people until all their artifact research is safe.
One of the first planned worlds of the Old Confederacy, Tyrador 8 is famous for its centers of higher learning, its orderly streets, and its sanitary parks. Let's do it.
Commander Rayner, thank the stars you've come. You had a sterling reputation as a marshal many years ago, and I know you'll do your best to help us.
Yeah, well, that was all a long time ago, Doctor. Looks like you got one heck of a Zerg problem here. Where do you need us?
We're ready to evacuate, but none of the teams I sent to purge the Foundation data cores have reported back. I need you to destroy those cores before the Queen of Blades finds them and discovers the coordinates of the remaining artifacts. The fate of the entire sector could hang in the balance.
Class 12 psi pattern detected. Recommend extreme caution.
Kerrigan. All right then, Doc. Our timetable's shorter than we thought. We gotta move.
Alright, so this is a Moebius factor. And it's pretty amusing, I think, that after everyone's talking about how much Kerrigan's going to save the universe, here she is exactly one of our Terran bros.
Search pattern complete. Calculating her ETA to the closest data core now.
There she is.
You can't leave well enough alone, can you, Jim? It was stupid of you to come here.
I don't plan on staying long, darling. But I'll be damned before I let you get hold of those artifacts.
I'm giving you control of our medevacs, Commander. You can use them to transport your men around the city and avoid most of the Zerg. Ready for dust-off.
Most of the Zerg. Oh shit.
The Raiders are here! We're saved!
Alright, so this is a pretty cool mission. So the idea of this one is that Kerrigan's going to slowly move around the map, and we got to get to these points and destroy them before she can get there. And around this mission, there are tons of units you can rescue. Oh, let's run him back. We don't want to take him along. And, you can pick them up with the medevacs here and just, like, you know, save them and use them all to take out the memory cores, and it's pretty fun.
Raiders!
It's one of those missions you have to do pretty quickly because Kerrigan will be on the move. But once you kind of know what's going on, it's not that bad. And we have a brand new unit here, which is the medevacs. The medevacs are amazing. They're like medics, but they can fly, and they're just great to have. Like, all in all, medevacs are a great addition to your army. Especially with stimpacked marines like this. Oh, shit. Come on, finish it, finish it. Alright, there we go, cool.
One down. Keep it moving, boys.
Of course. The Moebius data cores. You won't get the rest of them.
Oh, we'll see about that, Kerrigan.
At least she doesn't know where to find the other cores. We better get to the next one fast.
Oh, no. Watch out for that. Oh, that's a spotting company. Nice. Alright, we really need to repair our medevacs, because right now we have no way of building more of them. Once this is done, we can.
Brutalisk. Stedman wanted one of those things to research. Reckon we can oblige him.
Oh, I don't know, Jim. This probably isn't the time for that, with Kerrigan slowly, like, doing stuff to that building.
Sir, you better do something about that Nidus worm before our base gets overrun.
Oh, shit. Yep, every now and then the Zerg will make a Nidus worm near your base you have to clear out. That's the reason why I have this bungie here, to protect our base from any Zerg attacks. So let's get our upgrades going. Usually you want to build some tanks in this mission, as well as a bunch of infantry. We can get a science vessel too to show that off. And let's go see if we can get over to this second data core. There are a bunch of Terran units hiding around this map we can rescue, like right there. Let's throw it down.
Let's see you drop by. Don't start low on ammo.
Yeah, and in this mission, you really want to prioritize the high ground too. Because the Zerg will often be running around, and you can just like blast them like this. Oh, watch out for that spore crawl. Right, for you can go back and heal. Let's get those. Our science vessel's almost done. Let's get some Vikings. I think that would be a great idea for this mission. And let's pick up... Where are you going?
Hey, man! Could use some help down here!
Don't worry, bros. We'll be over there in a second. Ah, watch out. Oh no, my computer's overheating again.
We couldn't reach the data cores. Help us out!
Ah, screw it. This mission might have some, like, slow down everyone. I apologize about that. But I don't really want to bother doing this again. Slow those guys down. The second data core is right up through this base. So let's slow all our guys over here and then slowly work through this. And there are 3 data cores to get in this mission. Once you got those, then the mission will be done. Although we will have to go over and get that Brutalist too from Mr. Stepman. Although I suppose the the Brutalist would be giving us Zerg research, which we don't really need at this point, but I guess we'll do it anyway for the money. Mr. Narud seemed happy enough to give us some money for that. Ah, more supply depots, damn. That's good enough. It works. Hey, here's the science vessel. They even have the same lines from StarCraft 1, which is amazing. How you guys doing? You seem to be doing okay. Let's run the science vessel up. This should keep our medevacs fully healed, which is nice. Because we need those guys to transport us around, so if they die, then that would be bad. The tank's coming along. Let us throw down that. I hear a Nidus worm somewhere. Is it up here? Oh, there it is.
I've seen through your Dr. Narud's pathetic charade. I know what the artifacts really are. And they will be mine.
Whatever they are, Kerrigan, I sure as hell ain't letting you have them.
That Queen of Blades really is quite a nuisance, isn't she?
Yeah, that's the understatement of the year. I don't know, man, she's quite a charmer. I mean, look at that walk. That sexy walk. How you guys going? You seem okay. Unfortunately, I thought I had another freaking medevac. I guess I didn't build it. I do have these Hell's Angels, though. Let's take those over.
Sir, another Nidus worm has emerged close to our base.
Oh, shit. You know what? Let's throw down a side disruptor. This, along with the siege tank, should be enough to hold off any of the Zerg getting next to our base. Let's send these guys down a little bit. That should be enough to get in range of that. And, I guess... Huh. I guess the spawning company can just sit over here as well as that hammer securities. Let's go take care of this Brutalist. This should be easy enough to get. You just put down here and then we can take care of him. The Hydralist is causing us a little bit of a nuisance. Nothing we can handle. Let's unload those guys there. We really need some more medevacs there. Especially take these guys over. And like all of these possible things here too, like Siege Breakers and Spawning Company's Hammer. Like, there's a lot of really powerful units there. Oh, let's where is... Irradiate! Irradiate him! Oh shit! He took out my medevacs! Oh, that asshole. You better be happy, Stepman. I lost my medevacs for you. There's the side disruptor. One of the bad things about the side disruptor is that the range is really small, as you can see. I mean, it's good for, like, you know, slowing things down so the rest of the units can take them out, but yeah, it's a very small range there. I guess I'll just run you over a little bit. Although this is probably going to go right past Kerrigan. Oh no, she's busy with that thing.
On my way.
What about these things here? No, it seems good, alright.
Acknowledged.
I don't actually believe there's a way for the Zerg to get to your base other than using one of the Nidus worms. Like, I think this path up here is just blocked off, so... Like, this mission overall, it might seem kind of intimidating at first, and like, trust me, when I first played this, I was kind of intimidated too. But once you know what's going on, it's pretty easy. Let me throw down some units. Where should I put them?
You never could recognize a lost cause, could you, Jim?
I guess let's put them right here and walk them over. Let me, where do my Hell's Angels go? They're over there.
Ready for dust off.
They can run over and help. Let's put those guys into their ground forms. And it looks like I lost my medevac again. Shit. And I'm having a problem with those. least we have 2 over here, and now we can load up all these guys. Unfortunately, these siege tanks are quite heavy, so you can't really put a lot of those in, but
Talk to me.
this should be more than enough to finish off this mission. As long as our units can get over there okay, then we should be fine.
We have you on visual.
Be extra careful with these 2 so we do not lose them. Where are you going, Spider Company? Run back! Oh, he died. It's fine, I guess.
Life flights here.
All we need are our siege tanks. If we can slowly work through the Zerg and get over to this base, then we can take out that thing, no problem. I'm pretty sure you can, like, just drop right behind it, too.
Dropping off.
Alright, let's go, everyone. I'm just going to attack move over there. I'll leave one of the medevacs here just to heal up. Let's get you boys.
Mineral field depleted.
And, let's... Oh, shit. Should have stuck with them. Yeah. This mission's pretty easy once you know what to do. I was going to say we should go around and see if we can find any more trapped Marines, but I don't even think we need to do that. Like, I think we just have enough here to finish this off. Alright, let's siege up our tanks. And then we can blast these Zerg to bits. I suppose while they're doing that, I will run a medevac around and see if I can find any more of the Marines just for,
I heard that.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
You're okay, you're okay.
In the pipe.
Just for, like, LPing sake to show where they are. What is
On
that?
my way.
It's a statue of a sword, what? That's interesting. Is that a reference to something?
You're even more desperate than I thought. You can't really believe this plan of yours has even a chance of working.
Hey, there was some.
Hey, Raiders! Come pick us up!
Confirmed. The final
Hey,
data
nice.
core has been destroyed. We should evacuate immediately.
Good job, everyone.
All right, Doctor. You want to tell me why the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts so damn bad?
She fears their power, just as she fears the Xel'Naga who created them. The Xel'Naga created both the Protoss and the Zerg, Commander. They were the gods of their time.
Interesting. So going back to the last mission, does that mean that the Xel'Naga were the ones that altered the Zerg? Maybe. Anyway, that is the Moebius factor down. Here are our achievements, here is the mission summary, and on to the next one.